Hey guys, welcome to Practice Academy. So, how can you claim that this is your house? How can you tell somebody that this is your car? No, we are not talking about any legality here, and I'm not asking you to show your papers. So, you just have to use apostrophe. That's it. You are good to go. So, what is apostrophe? It is a punctuation mark to be placed after a noun. Noun means name, place, animal, thing, right? So after a noun, to show that the noun owns it, so whatever it is, so we were talking about car and house, so it means those things are owned by the nouns, and the thing it owns generally comes just after the noun. So it can be even before that, but depends on the structure of the sentence. Generally it comes after the noun. So are you ready? Yes, we are. So here we have apostrophe. So apostrophe is used to show possession and to show contraction. But here in this video, we will talk just about possession. So maybe in some other video, we will talk about contraction as well, because that is an important part too in English. So possession means to own something. So as I mentioned already here, that apostrophe for possession or ownership. So to own means you are the owner of that thing, to own something. So here it can be used in multiple ways. So we will cover all those ways so that you are clear with everything and you do not have any doubt remaining in your mind. So okay, let's talk about singular nouns first. So nouns, do remember once again, noun means name, place, animal, thing. So that comes under noun. So you can also call it a kind of, you can say, subject. Okay, so add apostrophe plus s after the singular noun. If the noun is singular, then you will just add apostrophe. Apostrophe, how do we, what's the symbol of apostrophe? Apostrophe is shown like this. So here, like this. So you just have to put like this. So how will we put it? We will see it here. So add apostrophe plus s. You have to put s just after this apostrophe. So you will put s here after the apostrophe. Okay, so example sentences we have. Mark's new car is quite expensive. So first of all, apostrophe is used, again I want to tell you, apostrophe is used to tell that noun owns that particular thing, owns that particular whatever it is, maybe an object or maybe a pet, whatever it is. It means that particular thing is owned by the noun, by the subject, you can say. So here, Mark's new car is quite expensive. Mark's new car. So whose car is it? It's Mark's car. So Mark's, you can see that Mark, the name is here, then we have put apostrophe after K, then we have put S as, because we have to put after apostrophe we use S to show that yes, we have used apostrophe there to show the ownership. So Mark's new car is quite expensive. It means the new car which belongs to Mark is quite expensive. Okay, so again, do remember, we after this, so after the noun is Mark, so we have put apostrophe, then after apostrophe we use s. We really have to put s there. So now Mark's new car is quite expensive. Now the next one, the door's handle is broken. It means the handle of the door is broken. So the door's handle is broken. All right. Sorry about that. So the door's handle is broken means the handle of that particular door is broken. Okay, so after door, because we are talking about the handle of the door, that's why we have put apostrophe after door. Okay, now that was about singular nouns. Then what about plural nouns? So plural nouns means with more than one, right? Plural means more than one. So here, plural, possessive, not ending with s, add apostrophe plus s after the plural noun. So we have actually two types of plural nouns here. One which ends with s, the other one which which do not end with s, and the other one which ends with s. All right, one which does not end with s and the other one which ends with s. So we have to treat them differently. So let's talk about this. When the plural nouns which do not end with s, then we use apostrophe and we have to put s, just like we did in singular nouns. So how, what does it mean? So there are words which are plural, but still we do not put s at the end, because generally we know that when we use plural nouns, it means we add s at that, like bus become buses, so you see s is there. Then we have tomato, so it become tomatoes. So we have mobile, become mobiles. Paper, it becomes papers. So there s is there at the end, but there are some where in which we do not put s at the end. They are actually irregular plurals. So now, like man becomes men, woman becomes women, words like those. So let's talk about these example sentences. Words which do not end with s. Okay, so I did not take the children's shoes. I did not take the children's shoes. Now see, the singular of children is child. So child, and then the plural is children. So children's shoes. So we have put apostrophe after the letter n. This is the last letter. We put apostrophe, then we have put s there. So I did not take the children's shoes. It means that the shoes which belong to the children were not taken by me. All right, so it's just the same, just like singular noun. We have put after the word, after the last letter, we have put apostrophe, then s. So just the same here. We have after the letter, we after the last letter, we have put apostrophe, then we have put s. And do remember, do not write this way. I just want to show you, do not write this way, mark, and then do not write this way. Okay, just make sure that there is a gap here. Okay, do not write this way. Okay, okay, so the next one is the next example is, this house is those women's. So you see that this house, now I told you that apostrophe comes, noun comes, the object, I'm talking about the object comes just after the noun. So the noun here is this women, but here if we talk about that object is here. So it is coming before the noun. So the object comes before the noun here, but it depends on you what kind of sentence you want to make or what kind of structure it is. So English has multiple ways to write, and it again depends on you. So this house is those women's. It means the house belongs to those women. Okay. Now about plural possessive ending with s. These were plural nouns which do not end with s. Now these are plural nouns which end with s. Now here we have to add apostrophe after s. S is actually the last letter, because when the noun ends with s, it means we are talking about here, we are talking about that s. So we will put apostrophe after that s. So you will see, it will be clear after the examples. So the horses, so horse is there and it becomes horses, right? Horse is singular, horses is plural. So apostrophe will come after this s, like this. Horses. So the horses hay is damp. How can they eat it? So the hay of the horses is damp, so they are unable to eat it, right? So the next one, this is my parents' bedroom, do not go in there. Parents, so it's parent, one, if there is only one parent, then parent, and if there are two parents, means mother and father, we say parents. So parents, you will use parents, then after s we will use apostrophe. So this is my parents' bedroom, it means the bedroom belongs to my parents, so you cannot go in there. So now we have proper name ending with s. So what do you mean by proper name? Before proper name, let me tell you about common name. So common name means, like if it's a boy, you know that it's a boy. If it's a girl, you know that it's a girl. But so how do we specify it so that this is John? So when you start giving names to them, so it becomes proper name. So if it's suppose the boy's name is Ram, so it means that yes, you know that it's a boy, but this particular boy is Ram. Now the other boy's name is maybe Jane. Maybe other girl's name is maybe Sita, or maybe a pet's name. So you know that they are pets. So suppose there is a pet, then if you give it a name like revolver, so maybe you have given that name to it. Kind of funny, right? But some name their pets like that as well. So Tommy. So these are proper names. All right, I hope it's clear to you now about proper names. So add apostrophe plus s if the proper names end with s. All right, so let's take a look at the examples. So here, first of all, I would like to tell you that, so sometimes here when the proper names end with s, so we have two conditions to, two ways to use apostrophe. So you can call it a relaxation there. Okay, so let's see what I mean to say here. So the first method to do it is James. So the name of the person is James. So now it ends with s. When it ends with s, so what you can do, if you want to show that, if you want to use apostrophe, you can use apostrophe here and then use another letter s after apostrophe. So James' bag is heavy. It means the bag which belongs to James is heavy. Okay. Now the second one is, this is Lucas' toy. So the name of the person is Lucas. So it ends with s again. So you can write Lucas, so apostrophe s. This is Lucas' toy. He will not give it to you. So the same method like we did in singular nouns as well. Now what we have to do here is another way which we can do. So this is Lucas' toy. He will not give it to you. Anyways, there's another way to do. The way which I prefer is only add apostrophe after s. What do I mean? When the name is James, so here what you need to do, you just need to put an apostrophe. That's it. You do not need to put an s after that. That's it. So this is the method which I prefer because it saves your time. So James' bag is heavy. So you do not need to worry about that. The meaning will remain the same. There is no difference, just the method. So whichever you want to choose, you can. This is Lucas' toy. See, so s after s there is apostrophe, but there is no s after apostrophe. So this is Lucas' toy. He will not give it to you. So the toy which belongs to Lucas, he will not be giving it to you. Okay. Now the second one is joint possession. The other one is joint possession. Joint possession is can get quite complicated sometimes, but if we want to show something here, if we want to show that, let me clarify to you with this example, so it would be better for you. So if we talk about this house, so I am going to Jane and Harry's house. So we are talking about this house. When you see this, Jane, the name of the person is Jane and name of another person is Harry. You can notice here that after Jane there is no apostrophe, but after Harry there is apostrophe and then there is S. So what does it mean? I am going to Jane and Harry's house. It means that they live in the same house. When you want to show that they live in the same house or something which belongs to both of them, then you do not need to put apostrophe S individually for both of them. All right, so what you need to do, you need to put apostrophe just at the end of that, of the last person. That's it. Maybe there are three people, maybe four. You just need to put apostrophe S after the last person's name. That's how you can show that it belongs to all of them. About this, I'm going to Jane's and Harry's house. So now you can notice here, after Jane there is apostrophe S, then after Harry there is again apostrophe S. It means they live in different houses, so you will have to visit both of them separately. So first you may go to Jane's house, then you can go to Harry's house. So it's up to you. You can go to either of the houses, but you will have to, not either of the houses, you will go to both of the houses, but you will have to go at separate time. But here you will have to go, you will have to go to one house because both this particular house belongs to both of them. They live in the same house. So this is the difference. I hope this is quite clear to you. Joint possession may get a little complicated sometimes, so how to show it, now it's clear to you for sure. Now what about exceptions? Now we have exceptions here. Now exception means the rules which we have learned would be applied to everything, just not these. You can call them exceptions because we do not actually use them, because sometimes what happens, people may get confused. They try to use apostrophe S with these as well, which they do not need to. That's why I have introduced this here. That's why I want to tell you about this as well. Apostrophes must not be used with possessive adjectives, and possessive pronouns. Of course, we do not need to use apostrophe after these because they already show possession. But still, I want to clarify this. That's why I have included this as well in this video. So about possessive adjectives means my, your, his, her, their, our, its. So if you say this is my toy, so it means it belongs to you. If you say this is your toy, it means that particular toy belongs to you, that particular person. So it means, that's why it shows possession already. But sometimes, just to remove confusion, it is there for you to understand. So this is our car. So I hope this is clear. So if you say this is our car, so this is our car, it means this car belongs to you. But if you write this is James' car, then you have to use apostrophe because it is not a possessive adjective. This is a noun. That's why you have put apostrophe after James. Now about possessive pronouns, it's just the same. So how can we write it? Suppose the same example. Let's take the same example. This is our car. So you can also say this car is ours. This car is ours. So you can say in both ways. This is our car, this car is ours. It means this car belongs to us. About hers, this car is hers. It means this car belongs to that particular girl, that particular woman. So it was all about this. Now let's look at this example again. So to understand it more, so that is my towel, so it means that towel is mine. He gave his video game to me, so he gave his video game to me, so the video game belongs to him. So that's why he gave his video game to me. So you do not use s, you do not use apostrophe after his, you do not use apostrophe after m, after my. So that is to remember, do not get confused there. So everything is clear here. Now this is the quiz time. So just go back if you did not understand anything, just make notes, whatever you want to do, then come back to the quiz so that you understand it better. And before I do it, you can even answer it yourself, so that check it back if you did it right or not. Then you can play the video and check your answers. So you can pause it right there and then do these questions, then you can check the answers which I am going to tell you now. So where are your children's bags? Which one is correct? You have to choose. So there are two options. In some of them there are three options. Not in just one you have three options. In others you just have two options. So you have to choose which one is right. So where are your children's bags? Where are your children's bags? So both sound the same, but the problem will be in writing, of course. So where are your children's bags? So we do not say children's because the word is children, children. So where are your children? So children, so children, then after children there will be apostrophe s. So this one is correct. So at the bottom, this one is correct, the second one. So let's come to the second one. So he may not enter without Mr. Charles' permission. The second one, he may not enter without Mr. Charles' permission. So Mr. Charles, is actually the name or surname. So Mr. Charles, so Charles, so apostrophe should come after this. So this one is correct. This one is not. So it is not Charles. Actually, this is Charles. So apostrophe will come after s. The third one, they could not play with the boys' ball. Option 2, they could not play with the boys' ball. They could not play with the boys' ball. Actually, in here, it depends on if the ball belongs to plural boys. It means if it belongs to more than one boy, then this will be correct. If it belongs to only one boy, then this will be correct. But let's take that as singular. So they could not play with the boys' ball. So this one would be correct. The fourth one, do not eat Charles and Larry's sandwich. Do not eat Charles and Larry's sandwich. So which one could be correct? Charles and Larry's sandwich. If the sandwich belongs to both of them, so they each of them own a sandwich, separate sandwich, then this one would be correct. If the sandwich belongs to, if there is only one sandwich belongs to both of them, then this one would be correct. So there could be any one. So let's say think that sandwich belongs to, there are two sandwiches, so then this one is correct. So each sandwich belongs to them. Fifth one, this table is mine. This table is mine. Which one is correct here? Now if you see here, possessive pronoun, I told you that after possessive pronouns we do not use apostrophe. So this one is correct. This table is mine. Sixth, its leg is broken. its leg is broken, its leg is broken. If we talk about this actually shows contraction, so this one is it is, so this one is incorrect. Its leg is broken, its leg is broken. When we show, if you see, if you look here at the possessive pronoun its, so we show the possession through this, so that's why its leg is broken. This one is correct and this one is again incorrect. This is wrong, this is not, we never use this. Now the seventh one, I cannot give you my book, I cannot give you my book. Again, this is possessive adjective, we do not use apostrophe after possessive adjectives, that's why this one is correct. Eighth, the book is yours, the book is yours. Here again, this is yours, which is possessive pronoun, and we do not use apostrophe after that, so this one is correct. The book is yours. Okay, so I hope you can tell me your score in the comment box, how many of yours were correct, which can tell me that yes, you have learned and you are really you really understood it. So okay, then just keep watching yeah, keep watching the videos so that you can keep learning, and do remember to subscribe the channel, like and share the video. Okay then, bye bye, take care.